Because I think gifts are given more meaning when they are chosen by the person who is giving. Oh, that's a quote. Ooh, there it is. I found it. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Cowdino Arcade. Welcome back to Video Game Therapy, episode 21. Today we're playing A Short Hike. I've played this game a little bit, so I'm a little in, but we're just going to be running around today. Anyway, today, and I kind of talked about this in, was it last week's episode? Was last week about, no, last week was illegal grape transport. 2 weeks ago, I kind of talked about, I mentioned it, I think, for a minute. Excuse me. A concept about the bumblebee stocking gift giving concept. And I wanted to talk about that today because my next main video for my, I guess, lifestyle channel is going to be all about the bumblebee stocking gift giving concept. And I wanted to use this time to kind of like brainstorm some thoughts, maybe an outline for the script may come out of this. I'm not sure. I kind of know where I want to take it, but at the same time, I don't. Yeah. Oh, I already lost it. Okay. In the movie Me Before You, very sad movie, but good. There's this part of the movie. It's I guess I'd call it a rom-com. It's kind of sad though. I don't know. Anyway. There's your classic love triangle, right? The main character, the girl, I don't remember anyone's name, has a boyfriend, and then she also has she's caring for this other guy who is a quadriplegic. But anyway, her boyfriend gets her this like diamond necklace or something, and she's like, "Oh my God, thank you so much." But then the guy who's a quadriplegic gets her these bumblebee stockings, and she gets all excited. And you might wonder, but why? Why would she get all excited about stockings versus a diamond encrusted necklace? Well, faithful viewer, she had told him, the quadriplegic, before of this story of, you know, bumblebee stockings from her childhood or something like that. And she got more excited about that gift rather than the jewelry, the expensive gift. And, you know, I'm probably looking far more into this, but it's where my name for this, I don't know, theory comes from. But with holidays coming up, I figured it was a good time to talk about this and think about it again. And I'll unpack it in just a moment, but there's another more relevant example that might work. In Breaking Bad, if you've seen that, there's a scene where Walter White is at a previous coworker, like an old college friend, I guess. Sorry, my throat's hurting a bit, so we're going to be hydrating a lot tonight. Ooh, pickaxe. He goes to this birthday party, I think, of an old coworker of his, and everyone's gotten him gifts. Everyone's brought a gift. It's a birthday party, I'm pretty sure. And, you know, he's opening these huge gifts. Someone gets him like a violin or something. There are these huge boxes. And then Walt comes up and gives him this really small packet. And in essence, what is in the packet is ramen noodles. It's I guess some off-brand, I don't know. It's like a packet of noodles. And the guy goes silent. And everyone else is kind of silent, like, what the hell? Like, what is, what? And then the guy starts, I don't really remember his reaction exactly, but maybe he started tearing up, maybe he started laughing. But he was like, where did you find this, Walt? Because the noodles, this dude, I'm 4.5 minutes into this episode, and I all of a sudden feel so meta talking about this. Anyway, the ramen noodle packet was this thing that he said, like, Walt and I, like, practically survived off of these back in college. I didn't even know they still made them, or something like that. And again, same thing as this bumblebee stocking gift giving concept. And maybe I should call it the ramen noodle gift giving concept. Who knows? But long story short, the idea is that gifts have an opportunity to be meaningful. And in my opinion, and I feel like this is a very opinionated thing, a more meaningful gift is much more valuable than an expensive one. Now, there's one clause that comes up in my mind, and that is in situations where people legitimately need money, those are never bad gifts. $10 can mean a lot more to one person than it does to another. Giving $10 away for one person could be nothing, for another person could be everything. So this isn't necessarily strictly about money, and I just want to make that clear. Yeah. So, you know, the reason why I wanted to talk about this and why I've been thinking about it is because my sister recently texted me and said, like, hey, what do you want for Christmas? I was like, I don't know. I don't want anything. Because I don't. I have everything I need, I feel like. And then I got mad a few days later at myself because my control, well, not like actually mad, but I was like, ugh, because my controller, the batteries died again. And if you want to go watch one of the Chrono Trigger episodes where the battery died, that was actually a really funny episode. But anyway, yeah. And I texted her and I said, you know what? Give me like a big box of AA batteries. I'm not joking. Oh God, my flight skills are horrible. And she was like, no, really. And I was like, genuinely, if you give me a box of batteries, I won't have this problem in the future. And I want batteries. So we're good. Obviously I have batteries now, but I say obviously, but it's not obvious. I'm using a controller. I'm using a controller, the controller. But anyway, in that moment, batteries would have been the world. So that's why I'm thinking about this concept. And I just wanted to present it to people because sometimes it can be really hard to think of what to get someone for their birthday, or Christmas, or, you know, whatever the holiday for gift giving is at this occasion. Excuse me. Some people don't celebrate birthdays, some people don't celebrate Christmas, whatever it might be, whatever your gift is, anniversary, you know, think of a relevant example for you, I suppose. But anyway, yeah, I guess when you're giving gifts and you don't know what to give someone, I guess the idea of gifts is something they want. But what if a gift can transcend its objective meaning? You know, a guy who's rich working at a biomedical company or whatever it was, he doesn't need a packet of ramen noodles. He probably doesn't even want a packet of ramen noodles, if I'm being honest with you. But it gave him a really good memory. And for that, he was grateful, I think. If all of a sudden, I don't know, I got a new PC, I'd be very grateful for that. It would mean a lot because in a lot of ways, I think I kind of need an actual PC, but this laptop also functions just as well as I need it to. I can record videos wonderfully. You know, the Surface Book 2, it's fantastic and I love this thing. So I don't need a new computer. It would be great to have one, but it's just not something I need. I don't know. When people ask me what I want for Christmas, I just say, dude, if you give me a card, I'm happy. Like, all I really care about is that, you know, we're friends or whatever. And I know that sounds weird as hell, but like genuinely, I don't need anything right now, at least. Maybe AA batteries, but I mean, world peace would be nice. I think to me, it just feels weird asking someone, dude, this man is running fast as frick. It just feels weird to say, what do I need for my birthday? Ooh, what do I need for Christmas? What do I want? Well, if you think about why you want something in the first place, and you have to think, does this make sense? It confuses me. So if I'm sitting here and if my sister comes to me and says, Mark, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, I don't know. That's a good question. Let me think about it. And nothing comes to mind. Do I really want anything, or am I just looking for something to want? Does that make sense? I mean, when I was a kid, you know, I wanted Pokemon Pearl. I wanted a DS. I wanted a Ripstick. I wanted, you know, these toys that are fun. And you know what? Maybe it's just like the things I want can't be bought. Have I already reached that point in life, really? Because, like, I don't know. I mean, I have my own spending money, but I just never use it. And so it's like, if I need something, I should be okay. Honestly, be like, hey, if you can send me 30 bucks, I'll put it towards my college tuition. Much appreciated. I guess I tell my parents, or at least I tell my parents, I think I tell my parents every year, it's like, don't worry about getting me anything. Like, you're helping me pay for college in a huge way. So that's my, you know, consider that my Christmas gift. Okay, now we're getting into the VGT territory. The start was too official. Maybe I'll cut out the middle part. I don't know. Do people agree with me? I know that people would be so excited to get, you know, new games. If you're sharing a Netflix account with someone, you know, get them 3 months of Netflix for their own account or something like that. That's a meaningful gift, I think. Then again, it could be seen as passive aggressive, but feel like, hey man, you're free to come back on after 3 months. I just thought this would be nice. I don't know, something like that. Yeah, I guess it just stems from my own opinion about these things. It's like, if someone's gonna give me, I don't know, $15 to Starbucks, like I would never use that unless I have it. Okay, man, thank you for thinking of me. I appreciate that. And then I would use it. And I think that's a nice gift. But something that's not worth money, I don't know. If someone made a really bad drawing or a really good drawing, right, and gave that to me, I would be incredibly happy, and I'd probably keep that forever. I guess, yeah, it just depends on what you want. And I just don't want many things. Yeah, man, this video is going to be hard to make then. Because people genuinely want things. I mean, there are things I want, right? Right? I'm in a, wow, this is getting into a weird territory. I didn't think this was going to get here. Because what I want is happiness, if we're being, who doesn't want happiness though? I guess I'm just really content with what I have. I mean, I've been really taking Buddhist and Stoic stuff to heart in terms of, like, you know, be content with what you have and not what you don't. Because if you focus on what you don't have, you'll never remember what you have. Or never keep in mind what you have and whatever. Am I farther along than I thought I was? Huh. Hopefully that doesn't sound vain or pretentious. That's just a genuine thought. Because I'm sure I guess this is part of being an adult, having money to buy things when you need them. I mean, I guess consumer culture is still a bit of a mystery to me, but ugh, this is weird, dude. Oh God. I don't. This is what VGT is all about, boys. Yeah, wow. I'm trying to put myself into the mindset of wanting something. Like when the PS5 came out, I didn't realize it was out until 5 days after it was released. And I got obsessed with the graphics trailer they released. Cyberpunk 2077 came out today. Haven't even looked it up once, which surprises me. I mean, I'll probably watch the Rad Brad maybe. Then again, the whole YouTube thing I have not watched. Oh man, I watch so few YouTube videos these days. It is lovely. I don't miss it. You know, there really isn't anything I really, really want. Maybe that's a bad thing. I mean, I like work on my classes and stuff, and I'm working on what I love to work on. The YouTube thing is like starting to work out. I mean, it's exactly where I've always wanted it to be, is what I'm saying. I have no expectations for it to grow more. I really want it to. No expectations though. I need to grab this shovel, so I'm gonna hang around here. But you know, Cowdino, I'm so happy with it right now. This is so fun. There's no expectations from viewers or anything. I'm taking classes I'm enjoying. You know, I've gotten my productivity workflow up. I want to be better at drawing, but that's, you know, that's me. That's something I have to do. Maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe I can ask someone for like a drawing course that like is curriculum based or something. I mean, technically, I'm taking a course over the winter term, and that was kind of like something I asked for, because that was what I wanted. Man, this is such a tough question to answer. I'll think about this more on my own, because this is becoming very personal. But yeah, think about this on your own, I suppose. You know, what do you want? What are the, you know? A friend comes up to you and says, "Hey, what do you want for Christmas?" What are you gonna ask them? Because I think gifts are given more meaning when they are chosen by the person who is giving. Oh, that's a quote. Ooh, there it is. I found it. 25 minutes in, we're good. Oh, that's the entire basis of the video. Bada bing, bada boom. Hey, Ketzel. Frick. It's better when gifts are given meaning by the giver. Because, I mean, you can ask anyone for Ori and the Will of the Wisps on Steam. Right? You can ask anyone for a Steam gift card. You can ask anyone for anything, technically. You know, in a very objective sense. But not everyone can give you the same thing. There are things people can give you that others cannot. So look for those things. All right? Promise me that. I'm going to end on that note because I feel like it's good. So, sorry for the long, windy ramble at the start there that really got nowhere. I might actually edit this to cut that out. I'll write a note to myself. We'll see. Because I have not edited one of these to date. But yeah, thanks for watching and or listening. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Shoot me an email on mobkinz@pm.me. Would love to hear from you. Any questions, anything you might want to hear my thoughts on, whatever goes. Have a good one, and as always, don't forget to stay awesome.